Hello and good morning to all my fellow Americans. I am sure that by this time you're all aware of COVID-19. However, today we are going to spend a little bit of time discussing COVID-19, also known as coronavirus. COVID-19 is a respiratory illness. As of today, over 900,000 Americans have contracted this illness, and there have been over 50,000 deaths attributed as well. As of now, there is no vaccination against COVID-19. Coronavirus is spread from person to person through respiratory droplets from a sick person's cough or sneeze, but can also be spread just from talking. Many of you may be asking, what can I do to not be one of these statistics? There are lots of things that you can do to protect yourself both at home and in public. The CDC is recommending that all Americans stay home and only leave for essential activities such as professions that are considered essential and for shopping for necessities. It is also recommended that you clean and disinfect all surfaces in your household daily. When you are in public, it is suggested that you use a face mask to cover your mouth and nose. The most important thing you can do to prevent the spread of coronavirus is to wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds and do not touch your eyes, nose, mouth, or mouth with 30 hands. If soap and water is not available, you may also use alcohol-based sanitizer. When you must be in public, it is very important that you keep at least 6 feet between you and other people. The coronavirus is classified as a pandemic. This crisis is something that will define this period for a time of time. This period of time for years to come. It is vital that we are doing our best to keep the statistics as low as possible, and the response is efficient. I believe that our response to the virus, headed by the president, was slow to begin with. However, I believe currently we're doing the best we can with the information we have. President Trump has put together a coronavirus task force led by his vice president. However, the president refuses to put in place a nationwide stay-at-home order. He has left individual states to decide the level of lockdown that they feel is appropriate and for how long. President Trump has spoken at over half of the coronavirus briefings. However, he downplayed the virus in the beginning and clearly showed concern for the economy other than over people's health. He has also referenced possible treatments multiple times without research or evidence. Many found this reckless. Many presidents in the past have faced crisis and all dealt with it in various ways. Some not as well as others, such as Grover Cleveland, who couldn't calm the panic of 1918, Herbert Hoover, who failed to overcome the Great Depression, and even Jimmy Carter, when he couldn't overcome the Iran hostage standoff until his last minute in hostage. Although there are many who overcame crisis and persevere, which made their presidency that much more memorable, such as Abraham Lincoln, who found his country falling apart when he was elected and responded with determination and willingness to work with rivals in a common cause. Other presidents successfully took on less daunting crises, such as Theodore Roosevelt when he ordered the Army and Navy and other assets of the government to help with the San Francisco earthquake of 1906. And Lyndon B. Johnson when he rushed to New Orleans after Hurricane Betsy in 1965. As of what happens next in the current pandemic, I guess we'll just have to wait to find out.